Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Padmavati from Teach Connect. Teach Connect is a place where applicants for jobs at schools post their resume to be picked up by the recruiter, the management or the principal at school. Today, we're going to do another big job. Understand what is the difference between art integration and art education. Art integration, art education must primarily form a part of the lesson plan. Therefore, the main idea of this art integration inclusion in the lesson plan is to shift the learning from rote to an experiential and an active learning. Now, this art has to be intentionally introduced wherever necessary. We have to make a place for this art role and art intervention whenever possible. Art education is exclusively learning an art, and this can be of two forms, either in the form of a visual art or in the form of a performance art. Visual art is something where one views his own picture, canvas, or a painting in the form of 2D, making an origami or pot painting or making pot, or having an experience with paper mache or things like that, and that is the visual art, where the artist himself can be a part of the program and artist himself can be an audience. Performance art is something different, where the artist is the performer and the audience watch the artist perform. Appreciation comes from the audience in both the cases, but here, for the performance art, artist performs and the audience applaud. Anyhow, art education is must for art integration. Basically, the child has to groom for art education throughout the classes 1 to 12. It's a joyful learning for the student. That's a sort of a different experience. And student can experiment and reflect upon the experiment, and maybe the child draws something, watches it, understands, learns, and it can happen through an active learning where then there can be a collaboration, like in the case of drama, which is an art for performance. And therefore, this kind of intervention can happen with team teaching. Team teaching is something where a teacher teams up with other teachers of different levels or the same level and collaborates to see that the child incorporates art joyfully. The intervention of art teacher is necessary most of the times. For example, if a student has to learn germination, normally we see that the child sows a seed and sees that the plant, there is a sprout coming up, a root and a shoot, and the child enjoys. But this has to be converted into art and painted, drawn, made a sketch with different colors, with similar colors every time, and sees that the art teacher guides the child in order to observe the plant and to draw it on the paper. Art integration is a joyful learning, moving from rote learning to an experienced learning. Try to incorporate art integration in your lesson plan, and the joy of the student and the teacher will be all alike. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video.